Today's video is sponsored by Skillshare.
Light up a fire, let everyone know. The sooner the better, they all want to go. We dance till the morning, or dance till we drop. When morning starts rising, we leave them with all that is ours.
Guys, welcome back to another video. It's officially fall, the weather's changing, the leaves are changing too, and Kuba's just been working on the van every single day. This is our second van conversion, and it's cool to compare this one with the first one we did because now he's converted one van and built this tiny house. He has a lot more information and knowledge on how to approach this conversion, so it's going way smoother. And I feel like it looks nicer, way nicer than the first conversion we did.
Okay guys, day 2 of the van improvements. I'll show you what I've done yesterday. So this is what I've done yesterday. This is gonna be part of the bed. This part is gonna be extending that way. And this part is gonna have our battery and leisure battery. I'm gonna be putting those cladding pieces in here all along, and we had this is cladding that's left over from the house, so we are slowly working our way through like some timber that we have left basically, but some of that I had to buy, like this we had to buy new, so we didn't have enough long pieces. That's what it is. I'm gonna be doing the cladding in here now, and then I'll try to tackle the slab bed. And that other part there will be just the same, but I have to build the cabinet on this side first, so I'm leaving that open for now. When I build things, I always build them like on place there, because I never have like an idea completely clear how to do it, so I'm just improvising most of the time. So I did this little seat, that's a cover for where the batteries go. Sits here. And this part will be pull-out sofa. We don't need this whole thing to pull out because Lisa is only 5 feet tall, so this will be, the pull-out will be enough. That's going to be her side, and I will have this additional part. So, and that will give more space in here for Aika. I did a little refresher with the little YouTube video, and it was showing how to build that thing. So. I think now I can try.
And it's interesting to think that at one point he knew nothing about converting a van, nothing about building a tiny house, and like similarly when I started this channel 4 years ago, I knew nothing about filming. I had to teach myself how to film, how to edit, how to manage this channel, and that was just by researching stuff online. And both of us here are just so passionate about learning new skills, because that is how we're able to design this life to where we can just live the life that we truly want. If you have internet access, it honestly feels like anything is possible. I just feel like learning new skills is so empowering because you can change your life and you can just go in a completely different direction. It doesn't mean you have to like start your own business or anything, but it's just good to stay creative. In my opinion, a great way to do that would be to use a resource like Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. Classes cover a variety of topics, including illustration, design, photography, video, freelancing, entrepreneurship, and more. Most classes are under 60 minutes, and there are no deadlines or due dates, so you can just learn at your own pace. Lately, I've wanted to learn more about photography, because my camera is always in movie mode, so I don't know anything about taking still photos. So I just completed Sean Dalton's Photography Essentials Understanding the Basics class, and I really liked his class because he explained things in easy to understand terms, and his class project was really cool too, where he asks you to go out and photograph the same subject 50 different ways. And that's just a way to push your creative boundaries when it comes to composition. Sounds like a crazy idea, but I think it actually works. And if you're wondering what's the difference between watching videos on YouTube and classes on Skillshare, well, these classes are specifically curated for learning, so there's no ads whatsoever, and they're always releasing new premium classes, so you can just stay focused and see where your creativity takes you. Skillshare is less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. But if you join now, you can try Skillshare Premium for free. The first 1,000 people to click the link in my video description will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium. You'll have access to thousands of classes, including the photography class that I took. They seriously have classes on everything, so I hope you check them out. And to me, it's very important to stay open to learning new things, because that is how we've built this life together. We never would have accomplished all these things if we didn't want to learn new stuff. And I feel like that's a good way to be, or at least it works for me in Cuba, where I'm always open to learning new things, and I want to be a beginner, and I want to learn that skill and eventually try to master that skill. And it is scary in the beginning because you know nothing about it. Let's say with filmmaking, I was so scared walking around with my iPhone filming, and I'm just glad that I pushed through that to get to the point to where I am now. Because if I just would have quit in the beginning because it was too difficult, or I didn't like it, or I wasn't good enough, I never would have gotten to where I am today. I didn't know where it would take me, and I still don't know where I will be in 5 years. We have a new washing machine now, and it's so nice to not have to hand wash the clothes. We've been hand washing the clothes for a year now, and now I can just put the clothes in the machine and it just does everything for me. Going for a year without a washing machine, it really makes you appreciate it when you have one. So I'm just so excited to use that thing, and it's just great that I don't have to hand wash anymore if I don't want to.
It's time to make the bed. And with this, I'm just measuring the distance between those slats. I did find smaller ones, so the big ones are a bit awkward. It's a little tight, I guess. I'll have to put washers under some of those to make the height difference. Okay, let's test it. There we go. And I always like to build things like as I go, like cut pieces as I go and not prep everything at once, because one thing is van, there's nothing straight about it inside, so you have to kind of adapt everything you do to the shape of the van. I never seem to have like a plan for doing it and then cutting everything and putting it together. It's more of a like I build it one by one and just keep going, you know, and cut everything and prep as I go. Whether it's the best option, I don't know, but that's the way I can do it. Done. There's a couple of little adjustments that I will have to be making. I don't really know how to make them yet, so but it works. So you can open the bed like this and access the storage underneath. Then you just close it off, and to make the bed,
whoa, that's so cool.
Just goes like this. And this is Lisa's part.
Short part, and then you lay here.
And I have the big part.
You're cute.
Definitely long enough.
You're funny. Cool. That looks awesome. I'll take my shoes off. Oh, yeah, it is hard with no mattress. Whoa, your part is really long. It's like for me, like what? Oh no, I got a splinter.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Time to tweeze. An update.
Yeah. Can you even see the lights?
Not really. No, I can.
Oh, okay. So we have the little shelf area with 2 tables. They're not super like heavy duty, so you can't sit on them. But for the computer or like bowl of food, it's totally fine. And then the other one goes exactly the same.
And this used to be the flap for our first bed in the van.
Yeah, the extension, yeah.
That's why there's carpet underneath.
Yeah. So the whole guitar case goes in there with the guitar in it, and that way we don't have to sleep with it. As we did before.
Yeah, meaning the guitar was like on this side of the bed, and then it was me and then you and
Yeah, the bed was wide enough, obviously.
Yeah.
And there's little magnets. It's not strong, but it should be strong enough for it to be flying around when we are driving. There's a little shelf on top here. You can just put little things, I don't know. Not heavy stuff. And then in here will be the hanging closet. So that's what we have so far, and there's still kitchen left to be done.
That's just the same wood that's on the side of the house.
Yeah, that's a leftover from the siding.
And this is all leftover cladding.
Yeah, from like last year
Yeah.
when we were cladding inside the house.
Cool, looks good.
Thank you. It will be way more comfortable to just be hanging around in here.
Yeah, because we actually have like more floor space now. It has soaked up all of the tamari. It smells really nice too. You usually cut the breads, so I'm like, what am I doing? You know? Yes. By the time I can afford a full frame camera, it'll be like A7S 10. This reminds me when we were living in the tent. Because we had a veggie sandwich every day. Pickles. You see her? Pickles. Like, this is weird fruit. It's a shame our tomatoes didn't really work out growing them, but we can try again if we choose. At least we don't have to make produce or grow produce to survive here. Like we're not like in Alaska or something. And it's not like the people living in Alaska don't have access to produce, but some of the people on YouTube who are living in Alaska are like doing off-grid stuff. So they're like growing everything themselves. That's what I meant.
Because the produce is really expensive there, right?
That's what I've heard from people that I know who have lived in Alaska. They also said the same thing about Hawaii too.
Yeah, I've heard about Hawaii too.
Is that enough cucumber? I guess it is. I divided the tofu equally, so each layer is for one person. And I trimmed off some for Aika from both of our halves.
You're funny.
So it's absolutely equal. That is so good, homemade. That's delicious. These are homemade radish pickles.
Stinkers.
I like putting them on everything. Yeah, the homemade tofu definitely tastes better than the store one.
Yeah.
It's just more of a faff. Ready? Taste test? We know it's gonna be good, but still. Yeah, that's really nice. Kuba's turn!
Nice to have sandwiches for a change.
Yeah, it is. Enjoy.
That tofu is amazing.
Take me back to when we were kids and didn't care if we were acting stupid, 'cause all we had was us. If If I close my eyes and think about us, I can see the person I know.